How exciting to be here at the Vibiana here this evening in downtown Los Angeles. At the beginning of Prohibition, dating back to about 1920, between 1920 and 1933 to be exact. Wine was outlawed here, and it was the church that was able to really keep the local wine industry alive. There is some irony in the fact that we're representing possibly the oldest American single vineyard winemaking family in the world, and that we, of course, are based in Europe, in France, rather than the United States. Tonight we're especially excited to be here with Chef Keller. Time magazine has quite simply called Chef Keller the best chef in the United States. I think that we're particularly lucky to be able to have his entire team here with us this evening, and to be able to create the perfect marriage between great American and California cuisine and the wines of Château Haut-Brion.
So, Chef, for the dinner in Los Angeles, we think to pour two vintages on the main course. One is the Haut-Brion 1976 in double magnum, and the other one is the one of the best vintage of Haut-Brion, 1949 in magnum. Today we test in bottle, right, not in magnum. Two vintages were very dry, so the wine is quite concentrated, but the tannins are very delicate, very ripe, so very smooth, very soft. When you burn the coffee bean, when you open a cigar box, so the mix with the Havane and the cedar wood.
Well, a couple of things come to mind. Certainly the terroir is evident. And when I think of that, I think of truffles and potatoes. So to be able to make a millefeuille layered with truffles and potatoes,
okay.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be something that's really good. And then you talk about that smokiness, and I think of something sweet with that, because when I smoke a cigar, I usually have a wonderful Scotch, and it has a little sweetness to that.
Yes.
So I think about lamb, because that lamb has a little bit of sweetness in the meat, and we have an extraordinary lamb producer, Legion Fields Farm in Pennsylvania, and we're going to do the rack of lamb, because that's always something that's very kind of luxurious, and I think this certainly screams luxury. But I think also what I want to do is take the cap or the decal, the calotte of the lamb, and maybe we can cure that with some spice. And when I think about spice, I think about pepper to complement the sweetness and, of course, the tobacco and that smokiness that you pick up in Haut-Brion. With those two components on the plate, I think we've got a winner.
Great idea.
Good. Bravo. Thank you. Yeah. you.